Okay, you guys, yesterday my husband and I went somewhere very, very special for our TikTok live. And I know many of you missed it, so I wanted to share this video with you guys. We went to Yangdong Folk Village in Gyeongju, South Korea. This folk village was established in the early 14th century, and people still live here. And this village was amazing. If you missed the live, I'm telling you, it was absolutely astounding. This folk village was huge. There was lots of these ancient little houses all over the countryside. But did you see that gigantic tree? I think I'm going to loop around again. That tree is nearly 600 years old. There's an actual sign that says "Do not touch," and it is a national treasure. Can you imagine living here hundreds of years ago and having this gorgeous view in South Korea? Like and follow for more about Korea. Do you guys want to see some authentic Korean barbecue, like in Korea? Well, here you go. My husband and I actually went here, I think a week or so ago, maybe longer. Oh my gosh, this was actual beef. It has been a hot minute since I've had beef because beef in South Korea is expensive, y'all. But it was so good, and I ate it all. Like and follow for more. Okay, so here's a bunch of fun stuff that I saw while living in South Korea. Found some free exercise equipment. Told you guys, they're everywhere. Found a good cover from the sun because South Korea cares about people standing at the sidewalks. Found a sign to remind you that police radar will check you everywhere you are if you're driving. These are pictures of my daughter and my husband from a photo booth in South Korea. Saw this really awesome building. Oh my gosh, love this thing. It looks like a honeycomb. Yes. Not sure why Santa is on a building in May. Found a pregnant woman only parking spot. There's lots of these here in South Korea. Found a subway. If you've ever watched a K-drama, you know we got lots of subways. Found this cute dog out the window in his car. Found an adorable husband. Oh yeah, that's mine. Getting me some water at dinner time. We got donkasu. Yeah. And I wanted to show you how small the glass is. Like and follow for more. My husband has been looking for an hour for the mosquito in here. He also just sprayed me with mosquito spray, and I'm in bed. Every year in South Korea this time of year, I'm eaten alive by mosquitoes. Actually, they don't usually come into my apartment until like August. But it's only May and I'm already getting eaten.
Terrible what?
It's not funny. I'm so tired of mosquitoes. I love
El Niño coming.
This
year's El Niño.
알아요.
Earlier El Niño coming.
Why don't the mosquitoes bite you? Why do they only bite me? He literally just sprayed me with mosquito repellent so that I can sleep tonight without getting eaten again.
Don't cry for me,
mosquito. So my husband and I did some volunteer ministry work in a rural village here in South Korea, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the sights that I saw. These are just really big onions I saw, I had to share, and a rice paddy on the other side. But this village is always, the people out here are so sweet and so nice, and every time we come out here, we have a lovely time. I just wanted you guys to see some of the beautiful architecture that they have out here and some of the lovely flowers. I couldn't help but share the lovely flowers. There's a little garden here that we had a video of last time, and they planted some different things. Just wanted to share because I think this is really unique that you guys won't get to experience unless you come to South Korea. There's a lot of harvesting going out here right now in the rural villages, and that was just some garlic that's drying. And then we stopped for lunch with a group of our friends out here in the rural village. There's a beautiful park out here. There I am. There's my husband's Thai viewer, got it for him. I had spicy kimbap, and like and follow for more about Korea. Okay, you guys, so my husband and I made a pit stop here at E-Mart at the convenience store in South Korea. Free Wi-Fi zone, free Wi-Fi all over Korea. Check out these really awesome almonds. There's some crazy flavors. I love it. And then I had to I was trying to pick up some tea, and I found a bunch of healthy tea because I'd be sick, y'all. A lot of 2+1. That's the buy one, get one free kind of sign there. Here's some roasted butter squid. My husband loves dried squid. He says it's a delicious snack. And there's my cutie pants man right there. Love his new tie. Thought I'd show you some of the cool kids toys they got right at the front here at the E-Mart. I picked up some cough drops because y'all know I need some. Here's a bunch of these bags are like coffee and lemonades and things, teas. You just grab yourself an ice cup there and pour yourself some tea or coffee, whatever is your fancy. Then I'm going to join my husband because I got 2 teas because it was buy one, get one, or 1 + 1. See you next time, y'all. Hey, you guys. So today while my husband and I were out, I took this picture. If you're not familiar with what this statue here in South Korea symbolizes, this is actually a statue of the comfort women of South Korea. So during the Japanese occupation of South Korea during World War II, women, young women, were often taken and forced to be comfort women with a capital R for the Japanese soldiers during World War II. As of today, there are only 14 known survivors left from this terrible time. And the reason I wanted to bring it to your attention is because after I saw that, there's a lot of really great information on the internet about their story. As of today, they are still fighting for compensation and apology from the Japanese government over the situation. There's actually a long political story behind there, so I definitely recommend that you look it up. I'm not going to tell the whole story in my TikTok video, but it just was something I wanted to bring to light and a reminder of some of the travesties that happened during World War II in Korea. So you guys, if you're thinking about coming to South Korea, there's a couple things that I want you to be aware of so that you are not surprised when you get here. First of all, dishwashers, garbage disposals, and kitchen ovens are not commonly used in South Korea. Another thing that's not commonly used, clothes dryers. So if you are coming to South Korea and staying in an Airbnb, or you are going to be moving here to teach English or what have you, you better just be used to not using those things because they are not commonly used here, so you probably won't see them in your apartment. The other thing, just a little FYI, you might want to bring your own towels because in South Korea, you know how in America we use hand towels in the bathroom to dry our little fingers after we wash our hands? That's the towel that Koreans use for their whole bodies. So you might want to bring your favorite towel so you can cover all this up. You know what sucks? Being sick. You know what doesn't suck? Is living in South Korea because guess what? I can go walk into a doctor's office right now with no appointment, see a doctor, get medication, and go home. And the whole thing will cost me about $6. Telling you guys, this is why South Korea has medical tourism, because South Korea is the best healthcare system in the world. So yeah, I think once I'm feeling a little better, I'm going to go down to the doctor's office and get some medication to help with my coughing. Annyeong! Hey you guys, so my husband and I were out getting lunch, kimbap. And I saw something that I haven't talked about in a while, and I thought I'd share with you guys. If you are coming to South Korea, this is what the mailboxes look like. Do you notice anything particularly special about that mailbox? I'll give you another look. Anything? Is it that the mail is sticking right out of it? Because in South Korea, the mailboxes are not secured. So unlike in America, where our mailboxes, we hope, are in either a metal locked box, sometimes we have to get P.O. boxes in America simply because people will steal our mail or destroy our mailboxes. Here in South Korea, that's not a thing. So these are very common on people's homes. You can see the mail right there. And even in my apartment complex, we don't even have one of these. We just have like wooden blocks that are completely open with our numbers on the outside, and people just kind of stuff the mail on the tops. But the thing is that people don't steal mail in South Korea. Also, money doesn't really come through the mail in South Korea. Everything is done electronically, so it's not like a check is going to come in the mail that someone's going to steal. But just if you come and you stay here for a long period of time or you move here, don't feel uncomfortable that your mail is out for everyone to see, because it's okay. Okay, you guys, you know those K-dramas you love so much, of those cute rooftops with like all the little fairy lights and it looks all romantic? I want to show you what they really look like here in South Korea. Let's go up to the roof. Ta-da! This is what it actually looks like. Sorry to burst your bubble. Oh, somebody's got some weights up here. Yeah. Sorry, I know I'm bursting some bubbles here, but y'all gotta know by now, they're called K-dramas for a reason. They ain't real, y'all. Rooftops in South Korea are hot, hot, hot. But you got a great view. And don't forget the mosquitoes. They're gonna get you. Sorry I burst y'all's bubble, but yeah, nobody wants to be on rooftops in South Korea. Okay, trust me when I say you are going to want to watch this video to the full. So if you are new here, I live in South Korea, and my husband and I happen to live on the 4th floor of an apartment building that's old that does not have an elevator. So you're probably wondering how we're going to get that new old refrigerator into our apartment. Well, first of all, you had to take off the doors and hire someone. Now my husband is taking the veranda doors off of our apartment. And there's a reason why. Oh, I think our help has arrived. Here is the elevator truck that we had to hire in order to get our new used refrigerator into our apartment. Because if you're new here, our refrigerator died a week ago. And it has been a whole thing. Like, it's been a whole thing. And it's not been a fun thing. Okay, so now he is moving the elevator into position, and he has to do it around all of these wires. And let me tell you, it took a couple tries. I can't believe how awesome this is. Why don't we have this in America? This is so convenient. We didn't have to beg a bunch of friends to come help us. It did cost about $250 to hire this truck and the guys to help us move our $200 used refrigerator. Yes, the help cost more than the refrigerator did, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do. So now that we're moving our old one, and when I tell you that it smelled so bad, I mean, it smelled so bad. Again, you guys got to go back and watch. We had a couple videos on this. Food rotted. It was a whole thing. Now they're putting the new one on. This is super cool, you guys. Check this out. All they do is just lift it right up to our window. And if you think our apartment is special, it is not. This is how it's done all over South Korea. So convenient to move. This was relatively hassle-free. We did have to call people to move their cars downstairs in order for us to get the truck there, but whatever. It's okay. It's okay. And here he is moving our new old refrigerator into our apartment. And there it is. We have a working refrigerator, but it's empty. We don't have any food. And now we got to wait until payday to buy food to fill this thing up. But you know what? I'm still happy. Like and follow for more about Korea. Hey you guys, so I wanted to show you something super cool about the doors in South Korea. So my door is actually metal. It is not wood, but check out how do you think we get out of this door? How do I get outside? Boop. And then let me show you the front. In South Korea, we don't use keys. We usually have these keypads. See? Close here. But we put our numbers in. Open the door and get inside. It's kind of nice to not have to carry a bunch of keys around everywhere I go. I mean, except for your car.